I definitely saw Joe, but I didn't really see Joe, if that makes sense. Definitely seemed like something had kind of taken over and, he was in need of some help. It was very tough to see. As a sibling, it's like you want to do whatever you can to help. You want to take their pain away. Like, just give it to me. Like, I'll deal with it. You shouldn't have to. My childhood was honestly, obviously, competitive one. I spent a lot of time playing one-on-one with my twin brother, Joe.
It was pretty great. I mean, we always got along pretty well for the most part. She's always been there for me, I've always been there for her.
I don't think a lot of people understand like what it's like to have a sibling, especially that's their age, and you kind of get to go through life with them, and you kind of have like a built-in best friend, pretty much. Like, kind of just you're born together and you're kind of rolling through life together, and I think we were very blessed to be in that situation and get to experience things together, get to grow as people and grow as athletes together, and I think we definitely made each other better in so many ways. Me and Joe, we played together and it was called Neighborhood Club. Probably like we were maybe 4 or 5 when we started, and we played together for a really long time, and then eventually, it splits off into boys and girls, and we've been playing forever. My dad actually coached us from that point until he coached my brother in high school and our team a little bit, so definitely it was kind of a family affair.
She was just head and shoulders above the other girls at the time, and so my dad just decided to put her on the boys team, and even then she was still one of the top players, and so I mean that was pretty fun, and it definitely helped her for sure, because she was able to keep improving, and it helped the rest of the players on the team as well because she was so good.
Right before my junior year in high school, I was kind of going through the recruiting process, and I kind of realized that I started comparing everything to here. And I came up here for a few football games and had a few talks with Coach Merchant, and I just realized, like, it's so cliche, but people say when you know, you know. And I think I really just saw how it was such a family atmosphere here, and I really wanted to be a part of that. After I committed here, Joe was still kind of in the process of deciding whether or not he was going to continue playing in college.
The spring of my senior year was just overall a struggle.
Kind of saw a definite kind of switch in Joe. We were always messing with each other and always, being goofy as siblings are. And, there was a point in time where I just had a moment of like, it might not be, the best time for that. And, he lost a ton of weight. He was definitely just very quiet, very to himself.
It got pretty bad. Like, I was having some issues with self-harm where I was, beating myself up over little things that, looking back, I realized had zero impact on where I am today. I just didn't have the motivation to do any sort of schoolwork. I didn't talk to anybody about it until I reached my breaking point. I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and I actually spent some time in the hospital in April of my senior year.
It was definitely very hard, and I think it was harder for my younger siblings because they didn't really understand like what was going on or why my parents were gone with Joe sometimes. And I think it was hard too to not be like, guys, this is what's going on. I was kind of in the position of like, hey, like, you guys are gonna hang out with me for a little bit, let's figure it out. And I think, of course, I wanted to step up to the plate and do whatever I could to help my whole family out.
My time in the hospital was very eye-opening. It made me sort of realize that I don't want to let depression and anxiety control me, because then I don't want to end up in a vicious cycle of being in and out of where I was. Because there's people that I talked to in there that were saying like, oh, this is my third or fourth time being here, and I didn't want to be like that. Like, I wanted to get better. I wanted to leave the hospital and go home. So that was definitely very eye-opening and motivating to me.
I would have done anything in no time just to, take that pain away from him. And I saw such a change in him, and it was definitely hard to see, but it was about him in that time. It was never about me. Like, we needed to do whatever we could to kind of help him get out of it. And it was pretty tough, as a twin. I wanted to see him happy, and I wanted to see, things kind of pick up for him and be better for him.
I can definitely tell that Julia and the rest of my family were very concerned because I hadn't told anybody about it before then. And it was more that they didn't want to see me struggle. Seeing them upset, that was sort of the opposite of what I wanted. I just wanted to get rid of that feeling in all of them, so that was sort of one of my main motivations in attempting to get better and make it out of that darkness that I was in.
His strength through all of it was something that I will never forget, because I just can't imagine, the type of things that he was dealing with, and, the type of things he kind of had within himself. And, from the outside looking in, obviously, I felt for him.
Basketball was just sort of a release for me where I could go to practice and just not have to worry about what else was going on around me. I could just be in the moment and just play basketball. Without Julia and my dad and my mom and my other siblings, and even the rest of my family, I wouldn't have been able to make it through. My college decision really, it came down to two options for me, and it was either continue my basketball career at Kalamazoo College or come here. And the condition from my parents was I had to either find a job somewhere or try to get a job with Julia's team. I decided that continuing my career wasn't the best option for me mentally and physically, and so I just decided on Michigan State.
I think he definitely wanted to come to Michigan State. I think me being here helps because, it's still kind of have that family around. But I seriously am so grateful that he decided to come here because, now I kind of get that same type of, family connection. And, selfishly, I'm like, thank gosh, because I don't know what I'd do without him now. Like, just having him around and, being able to see him so often is just, like a piece of home. And I couldn't be more thankful just to have him around every day and, get a chance to see him. Coach talked to me a little bit at the beginning of last year, and she was like, yeah, I know Joe plays. Like, do you think he'd be interested? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, you're going to have to ask him.
Technically, we're managers that can practice with the team. We actually call ourselves the Crusaders, like the COVID Crusaders. There's only 5 of us this year. Last year there was 15 guys on the scout team and 15 managers, and we're down to just 5 total. We spend most of our time either practicing against the girls or breaking down game film on opposing teams for the coaches. We do a lot of behind the scenes stuff, setting up for games, setting up for practices. It's pretty time consuming, but it's definitely a great experience, and the guys are great too, so it makes it a lot easier.
He does block my shot here and there, gotta give him credit, but it's very fun. It's definitely kind of brings back the memories of the competitiveness growing up and playing against him, and guarding him in practice is like, I feel like, back in the day, like one-on-one in the backyard, and it's goofy and it's silly and we just laugh about stuff, but it's definitely fun having him around.
Being part of the program here has helped my mental health a lot. It's definitely made things a lot less stressful than as opposed to going somewhere else, either further from home or just where I don't have like a built-in support system here. I've been doing great. I really have no complaints. I don't want to say like I'm cured because that makes it seem like I had some crazy disease, but I haven't really had any mental health issues as of recently.
I'm kind of doing my thing, he's kind of doing his thing, but at the same time we're in this together. We're on our own paths, but we're doing things together and we're using each other, and I think he would agree we're very blessed to have that relationship with a sibling and with family, and kind of able to grow with each other, but also grow within ourselves, and just see each other grow. And I could not be more proud of him and proud of everything he's overcome. And I'm always in his corner, so just rooting for him, and can't wait to see what his journey holds.